Alrighty, guys, here we are for week 6 of the top 25 after the games yesterday. I know there's one today, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this out. Florida plays tonight. So number 25, I got Arkansas. They had a little bit of life in the third quarter, but Alabama ran away with it literally at the end of that game. So I've got them at 25. Number 24 is Washington. 23 is UCLA. 22, Mississippi State. 21, Florida. Again, they play tonight. 20 is Kansas State. 19, TCU. The Horned Frogs did a heck of a game yesterday with Oklahoma. 19 is Kansas, which is going to play TCU this coming week. College game day is going to be there. Should be a lot of fun. This Kansas squad has got everybody excited. 17, BYU. 16, Kentucky, who lost one yesterday. Levis just couldn't hold on to the ball. That's Ole Miss. 15 is Baylor. 14 is NC State, the Wolfpack. They went down to Clemson and took an L yesterday. 13 is Oregon. 12 is Utah. 11 is going to be Penn State. 10 is Wake Forest. 9 is Ole Miss. Again, they took it to Kentucky, who I had in the top 10 last week. Number 8 is Tennessee. They're coming off that bye, so they didn't play this week. 7 is USC. I love Caleb Williams as a quarterback, but they're letting teams hang around longer than normal, so I've moved them down. 6 is Clemson. DJ seems to have figured everything out. They're starting to fire on more cylinders. Number 5 is Oklahoma State, who went to Baylor, and they were the underdog, and I think they took that personally. I've always had them higher than the AP or anybody else does, so I like that Oklahoma State squad. Gundy's got them doing great things. 4, I've got Georgia. They looked absolutely terrible. Lost. I know it was a night game. It was an away game at Mizzou, but that Missouri team really, really struggled with Auburn, and Auburn's not had a strong year at all. So everybody should have been on board with taking care of Mizzou, but they did not. So they looked real sloppy. I've got them down at 4, and that is the next 3 teams I think would beat Georgia if it stood this week. 3, I've got Michigan. Took care of business yesterday. Ohio State, who just keeps rolling. I still think they have room to improve on the defensive side, but they still look. That offense is legit. Number 1 is going to be Bama. The big news out of that was Bryce Young getting injured, hurt his shoulder. They haven't really released anything. They said it's a sprain. It looked more than that to me, especially on the throw. But all they proved is they can rattle off 3 75-yard runs and take care of business anyway. So Bama, OSU, Michigan, and Georgia would be the top 4 if it were to end today in my book. So we'll see what happens next week, guys. And Georgia plays Auburn in Athens. So we'll see what happens. Have a good week.